Well, today is all about searching out the round of 16 for quarterfinalists, and we've just seen that Caitlin Simmers progress through the last heat over Sophie McCulloch. We're now getting set for a clash between two veterans, two incredibly dominant forces on the Women's Championship Tour. Tatiana Weston-Webb representing Brazil out there in the red. Tyler Wright, the Australian two-time world champion, will be out there in the blue jersey. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ronnie sitting alongside Rich and the Waxhead.
In one of his, one of the recent podcasts, actually, the Barrel podcast, he said he doesn't mind the right. He said he actually practices the right and he kind of enjoys his time there. So it is a rippable wave.
Well, here goes Tyler on the back end. Throws it up into the pocket there. Doesn't get much more out of that wave.
And the cut. You know, you would normally just think that they were easily qualified for the tour at the halfway mark. It's the replay of Tyler here. Just caught behind a little bit on this wave. Just didn't quite get out in front.
She's been looking really relaxed and really light around the contest side. I saw her walking out with a fishing rod yesterday when the contest was called off, and she went for a fish and she ended up catching a salmon down the beach as well. It's very unique seeing someone do that in the preheat routine.
It's a victory before you get out there, isn't it? As we see Tatiana finishing off a nice ride here. Now, the reason that these two are just outside that locked-in position.
16 in that last heat, if you want to talk us through this replay.
Yeah, so Tatiana comes around this first section nice and high. The opening manoeuvre, gets a wrap, cuts it short to get to that final section.
It's been pretty grindy out here, but honestly, this is like the sickest opportunity to go left on tour. Like, I was honestly so pumped before my heat, like looking at these little lefts, but yeah, because I'm always hoping that they'll put a left on tour.
She's playing a patience game. In contrast, Tyler's trying to stay busy, trying to get some rhythm going here, but you can see just caught up again, off rhythm.
This was Tatiana's just a 0.93 on this one. She just races down the line, goes for that snap and just digs the nose in.
They've got to surf there around the 16 heats as well, but you know, that is a sketchy spot for a two-time world champion to be sitting.
Wow, and Tyler Wright just taking off on that little inside wave there.
As we see Tatiana using her priority for this one. This wave tapering, so she'll want to dig into these first couple of turns. Nice carve to get started. Times the second hit beautifully. It's starting to stand up as it hits the reef on the inside here. Having a look at this one again, the replay. Nice little swoop, but the wave, it gathered some real energy on the inside here, Matt.
Yeah, she just wanted to get this completion. You see, just waiting and anticipating that last manoeuvre.
Tyler Wright will look to respond here. This first section flattens out a little bit, but she draws off the bottom and gets a nice combination to finish it off. Likely that will be her best wave. Just over 10 minutes to go.
Going as high as that 6.5 or anywhere near it, but it'd be a good keeper for her. And then here's Tyler's backup wave, so a little second and third turn there. So she could on it, good timing with the manoeuvres, but just the wave lacked a bit of speed.
Oh, live action and just kicking out of that one. Didn't look too bad on the inside.
She really doesn't make too many mistakes. Hardly ever see her fall. Tyler Wright, important wave here.
Yeah, let's see if Tyler can clean things up. Just banks off the top there. This section a bit steeper, and she delivers a nice hit. But she needs a big number at the moment. The big opening move
meaty section. Yeah, exactly. Just the combos are there. So the little nice Rio there, and she comes down the inside here, managing the bumps really well, and sort of slides the tail a little bit, gets a bit of a whip there, but
ready to pounce. Live action.
Yeah, nice little finish there, and Tatiana, she, you know, added some real flair to that final manoeuvre. Oh, got up over that foam, so just over 4.5 minutes to go, and if she's celebrating, yeah, just when Tyler got herself right back in it, Tatiana took off on this wave bridge, that first turn.
No, just so clean. This is the first wave that really offered that beautiful clean wall. You know, we've seen, well, we saw Isabella Nichols do it, come from behind for a win. This is a good-looking wave here. Important one for Tyler.
Wants to dig in on this first turn, and does. Floats up over the section, and now needs to finish this wave. It's a tricky one. She's going to hang on to it.
You know, she really did the most with it, up and through that bit there. You know, an incredible high-risk floater, a snap, and then straight onto this closeout floater. You know, the manoeuvres weren't up and down. The celebrations there at the end. This is a great angle from the water here, just weightlessness as she goes over that first section.
And that's the drama on the end section she's been looking for. It was her best wave yet, perhaps, but just unique, unpredictable. This first section where she goes up and over, she hasn't had anything like that all heat, so she leaves her best wave to last. And she comes down with a lot of speed straight into this next turn. So there's the flow element in a really difficult section. And that's a pretty solid gaffing turn there. And watch her carry straight into this next third turn. Goes up for the lip line, gets a float, gets some air down. I feel like it could be right there. It's a unique wave. It's an ugly looking wave, but she surfed it really, really well.
She put it all on the line on that first turn and got a nice amount of flair out of that move. Tyler Wright has given herself a shot. She really threw everything at it. Tatiana, she'll want to surf this wave well. She needs to better a 6.5 to add to her scoreline. Chipping away at this one. A little bit of flair on the final section, but what a finish to this round of 16 heat. The two-time world champ threw herself into both those turns. There's still a couple of more numbers to drop here. Don't forget that Tatiana's got another number on the way as well. The score has dropped, and it is the score that she needs. 7.83. Tyler jumps up. Tatiana Weston-Webb, her last wave, a 5.43. Not enough to swing it back in her favour. And Tyler Wright is going to survive. And Tatiana Weston-Webb, well, she's going to have to watch the rest of this event play out to see if she's going to keep her place on the CT. What a comeback from Tyler. It was all going the Brazilians' way. But the two-time world champion and her never say die attitude, super impressive there.